In this video, we'll cover what Blizzard has in store for us this coming 2025, which are going to be Season 2 and Season 3 for The War Within. We'll also be lightly covering the upcoming Siren Isles, which is already available in PTR and is set to release this last few weeks for 2024. Blizzard just finished their live stream 30th anniversary celebration a couple of hours ago, and they revealed a what to expect segment covering the state of play for World of Warcraft The War Within. As many of you probably already know, before the year ends, we'll be introduced to the Siren Isles, which is effectively a way for our alts to catch up a lot quicker. In the upcoming patch, there's also going to be a ton of mounts set to drop. Some of them are going to be obtained from the returning Thunderstorm event, while others are going to be through completing achievements in the Siren Isles or the new achievements set to drop this upcoming patch. As for next year 2025, Blizzard has shared with us the roadmap as well as talked about what to expect for Season 2 and Season 3. First of all, at the start of Season 2, there's going to be a new zone called Undermined with the D at the end. This will mark the start of Season 2, and in here we'll receive a bunch of new content. There's going to be 2 new delves launching with Season 2, as well as some added variations to already existing delves. We'll also be getting some new goblin-themed curios for Brand Bronzebeard as well. Blizzard has also announced that we'll get a total of 8 dungeons when Season 2 begins. 4 of these will be new ones that will be added to the season's rotation, and so far, they've revealed one of them, which is going to be called Operation Floodgate, the new Undermined dungeon. As for the other 3, they will be old dungeons which we don't have information as of yet, but one of them confirmed during the live stream. It's going to be centered around the overall goblin theme, and that legacy dungeon is going to be the Motherlode, so we can expect the other 2 legacy dungeons to be centered around the goblin theme. These are going to be set to be available on all difficulties. We'll be able to do it on normal, heroic, mythic, and mythic plus. A new 8-boss raid instance called Liberation of Undermine is also going to drop. In here we'll be able to fight Trade Prince Jaster Gallywix at the end, as well as a fight that looks like a Godzilla vs King Kong fight, which is what I'm most excited about. We'll also be receiving 4 new renowned factions called Cartels. These are going to be Steam Weedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and Venture Company, or as we're all accustomed to it, Venture Co. Lastly, for this upcoming start of Season 2, we'll be receiving a new mount system. This new mount system is going to be called Drive, and it'll be a ground mount system that allows us to essentially satisfy our cravings for Need for Speed. This is going to be a lot faster, especially for the new zone, which is set to be an underground goblin paradise or capital city, and the roads are built for racing. Blizzard has revealed that the new Drive system will allow us to ride around with a customizable ground mount where we can fiddle with some aspects. So if we want to be the Drift King, we can mod out our drive mounts that way, or we can optimize for pure speed or set up our drive mounts to have top tier acceleration traded in for our car's top speed. It'll be entirely up to us players how we mod it out. Following it up, in the next few months of Season 2, we'll also be getting new content for Nightfall, new story and quests, additional quality of life improvements to the system, and a few more. These are going to be minor updates before we're introduced to The War Within Season 3, which is set to drop in the summer of 2025. This will introduce us to a new expansion called Midnight, and here we'll receive a bunch of new things. New world events, new dungeons, raids, open world challenges. We'll also get updates to warbands, and lastly, what seems to be a season rewards refresh. And during Season 3, we'll also get a few more patch updates. These are going to be the 21st anniversary, more story and quests, and quality of life improvements once again to the systems. Now, before we end the video, I wanted to weigh in on the player housing that was teased during the live stream. There's a ton of speculation at the moment about what could and shouldn't be included, but I'd very much love to hear what you all would love for when player housing does arrive. It's safe to assume that player housing shouldn't have actual customization. Shown in the teaser, we could see a bunch of stuff being hung up on the mantelpieces or on the walls. Maybe this could be tied into achievements. We'll be able to decorate what's inside of our player housing, and hopefully this doesn't become a general hub area like what they did for the garrisons back in the Warlords of Draenor. And lastly, I wanted to speculate on this mysterious yellow runic drawing on this parchment near the end of the roadmap. Last time we saw one of these was when Blizzard showed the roadmap with the skull and a crossbones icon, which turned out to be the Plunderstorm event. With player housing teased at the very end of the live stream segment for World of Warcraft Retail, this could be a nod that the player housing system will go online during the Midnight expansion pre-patch. It could also hint that the parchment teases a new and upcoming Hearthstone, but for our player housing. There's also a speculative post made by Keyboard Turner, who took notice of how the parchment on this rune appears to be resting on an in-game map near Northrend and the Broken Isles. Or who knows, this could be another remix. But that's about all we can cover with how few they teased during the live stream. We'll cover more along the way as they release more content about the upcoming seasons. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.